Hello children, in previous class we have learned how to calculate the molecular mass and formula unit mass. Okay, in today's class we will learn the mole concept. Children, see here. Hydrogen reacts with the oxygen and it will form water. Okay, children, see here. Before the hydrogen molecule, here 2 is written. This 2 is nothing but it is stoichiometric value. It is a stoichiometric value. It is known as stoichiometric value. And before this oxygen, nothing is written. It means here 1 is there. Okay. When before water molecule, here 2 is there. Okay. This stoichiometric values, they will represent the number of molecules of reacting molecules and the product molecules. Children, from this reaction, okay, we have written the chemical equation for this reaction. See here. This is 2. Here 2 hydrogen molecule, or here 2 molecule of hydrogen gas reacts with the 1 molecule of oxygen to form 2 molecule of water. Okay, here we are expressing the quantity of a reactants and products in terms of their number of molecules. Okay, in their number we are expressing the quantity. Here 2 hydrogen molecules reacts with 1 oxygen molecule to form 2 water molecule. Okay, here we are expressing the quantity, or we are characterizing the quantity of the reactants and products in terms of their number. We are mentioning the number of reacting molecules and the number of product molecules. We are expressing their quantity in terms of numbers. Okay, next we will see that here this one, 4 atomic mass unit of hydrogen molecule combines with 32 atomic mass unit of oxygen molecule to form 36 atomic mass unit of water molecule. Okay, here 4 atomic mass unit, 4. See here, we know that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. Okay, see here how many hydrogen atoms are there. Actually, in one hydrogen molecule, 2 hydrogen atoms are there. But before this hydrogen molecule, stoichiometric value is 2. Therefore, 2 into 2, how many? 4 hydrogen atoms are there here. Okay, so this 4 hydrogen atom into 1. 1 is the atomic mass of hydrogen. So we are calculating the mass of this reacting hydrogen molecule. Here 2 molecules of hydrogen molecule is there. Okay, 2 number of hydrogen molecule is 2. So we have to multiply that number with the atomic mass of hydrogen atom. So we will get 4 atomic mass unit. Okay, here see here, this is oxygen. Okay, atomic mass of oxygen is 16. But in oxygen molecule, how many oxygen atoms are there? 2 oxygen atoms are there. So 2 into 16, it becomes 32 atomic mass unit. Okay, so 32 atomic mass unit of 1 oxygen molecule. Okay, 1 oxygen molecule reacts with this hydrogen and they will give 36 atomic mass unit of water molecule. If you calculate this mass of this water, you will get 36. Children, see here how many? 4 hydrogen. Okay, 4 hydrogen into atomic mass of hydrogen. Okay, atomic mass of hydrogen plus 2 oxygen molecules. See here, 2 oxygen molecule into atomic mass of oxygen. So 4 into 1 plus 2 into 16. So it becomes 4 plus 32. This is equals to 36 atomic mass unit. Okay. Here in first case we have expressed or we have characterized the quantity of reactants and products in terms of number. In second case we are characterizing the quantity of reactants and products in terms of their mass. Okay, we are characterizing their quantity in terms of their mass. But a chemical reaction, if you take any chemical reaction, this chemical reaction equation, it always indicates the number of reactant and product molecules. So it's better to express the quantity of reactants and products in terms of their number. Okay, it's better to express or characterize the quantity of reactants and products in number. So to express the quantity of reactants and products in number, the new term is introduced, that is mole. Okay, children, see here, amount of substance, amount of reacting substance or reactant substance or product is symbolized by small n. Okay, amount of substance is symbolized by n and its quantity is measured in terms of mole. Okay, it is the unit, it is the SI unit to measure the amount of substance, and amount of substance is symbolized as small n. Its symbol, amount of substance, symbol is small n and its SI unit is mole. Okay, symbol of this SI unit mole is MOL. Okay, mole. We have to remove this E while writing the SI unit of amount of particular substance. Okay, amount of substance is expressed or it is symbolized as small n, and amount of a substance is measured with the help of SI unit mole. Okay, symbol of this mole is MOL, mole. Okay, children, 1 mole means 1 mole of any substance is equals to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities. Okay, children, we know that 1 dozen means 12 items. Okay, 1 dozen means 12 items. Similarly, 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities. This mole term is used in case of microscopic particles like atoms, ions. Okay, to express the amount of ions, amount of atoms. Okay, we are using this mole. Okay, 1 mole of any substance has 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities or atoms. If I say, for example, 1 mole of sodium chloride. If I take 1 mole of sodium chloride, 1 mole of sodium chloride has, sodium chloride is a molecule. Okay, sodium chloride is a molecule. So 1 mole of sodium chloride is having the 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of sodium chloride. Molecules of sodium chloride. It means we know that 1 dozen means 12 items. Here 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities or molecules or atoms or ions. It depends. If I take 1 mole of sodium chloride, 1 mole of sodium chloride is equals to is having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of sodium chloride. If I take 1 mole of hydrogen element, okay, 1 mole of hydrogen, it means 1 mole of hydrogen is having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of hydrogen. Atoms of hydrogen. Okay, like this 1 mole of any substance you take, it is having the 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 entities. Children, remember this, it is very important and it is basic too. So, remember this one. Okay. Children, this numerical value, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, when this numerical value is expressed in terms, when it is expressed in unit per mole, when it is expressed in the unit per mole, okay, if we say 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 per mole, okay, if this value, this numerical value is expressed in the unit per mole, then this numerical value is said to be Avogadro constant. Avogadro constant, and Avogadro constant is symbolized as capital A subscript A. Okay, this is the Na, is the Avogadro constant or Avogadro number. This value is constant. If Avogadro constant means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 per mole. Okay, if you mention this unit after this numerical value, then this numerical value is Avogadro constant or Avogadro number. If you are not mentioning the unit, then we can say that this value, this numerical value is equals to the 1 mole. And this Avogadro is the name of scientist. Okay. So it is very important you remember this also. Okay. Avogadro constant or Avogadro number is equals to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 per mole. You should mention this unit compulsory, otherwise it is not equal to Avogadro number. Okay, just it is equal to the 1 mole. Children, mass of the atomic mass of an element. Atomic mass of an element. Atomic mass of an element is equal to mass of one atom, is equal to mass of one atom of that element, and it is atomic mass of one atom of that particular element. It is expressed in unit atomic mass unit, and its symbol is small u. Okay, for example, see here, atomic mass of hydrogen element, okay, this is equals to 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, atomic mass of one hydrogen atom is equals to 1 atomic mass unit. If you take two hydrogen atoms, then atomic mass of two hydrogen atom is 2 atomic mass unit. Okay, see here, atomic mass of one atom is equals to 1 atomic mass unit. Generally when we say the atomic mass of an element, it is always equal to the mass of one atom of that element. For example, atomic mass of hydrogen element is equals to 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, atomic mass of one atom is equals to 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, if we say atomic mass of two hydrogen atoms, it is 2 atomic mass unit. Okay, so remember that atomic mass of an element, in general atomic mass of an element is equals to mass of one atom of that element. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ದು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಟೋಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ದು ಆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ದು ಒಂದೇ ಆಟಮ್ದು ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ವೈಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ molecular mass, for example methane CH4, see here, in this case 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Okay, so we have to multiply this 4 with the atomic mass of hydrogen. Okay, just if anyone asked you what is the atomic mass of hydrogen, you will say that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 atomic mass unit. But when they asked you to calculate molecular mass, in molecular mass of this methane, in methane 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Therefore we have to multiply atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1, with the number of hydrogen atoms present in a particular molecule. Okay, so remember this, it is very important. Atomic mass of an element is equals to mass of one atom of that element. Here atomic mass of an element is expressed in terms of atomic mass unit. Its symbol is small u. Now see children, mass of one mole of atom of that element, 1 mole of atom of that element is equals to same numerical value, but the change in the unit from atomic mass unit to gram. Okay, see children, atomic mass of an element is almost same as the mass of 1 mole of atom of that element. Okay, But the difference is atomic mass of an element is expressed in terms of atomic mass unit, but mass of 1 mole of atom is expressed in terms of grams. And the value, numerical value will be same. For example, see here, atomic mass of the hydrogen element, atomic mass of the hydrogen element is 1 atomic mass unit, okay, whereas mass of 1 mole of hydrogen atom is 1 gram. Okay, similarly if you take oxygen, okay, atomic mass of an oxygen atom, atomic mass of oxygen atom is 16 atomic mass unit, but mass of 1 mole of oxygen atom is 1 mole of oxygen atoms is 16 grams. Similarly if you take carbon, okay, atomic mass of carbon element is 12 atomic mass unit, but mass of 1 mole of carbon atoms is 12 grams. Okay. But remember, 1 gram of element, 1 gram of particular element is equals to 1 mole. Remember this. 1 mole of element is equals to 1 gram of element. Okay. Or gram atomic mass of, we will write here, gram atomic mass of element is equals to 1 mole of that element. 1 mole of that element. For example, see here children, hydrogen. For example, hydrogen. We know that 1 gram of hydrogen element is equals to 1 mole of hydrogen atoms. Okay, see here, 1 mole of hydrogen atoms, 1 mole of hydrogen is having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of hydrogen. Similarly, if you take oxygen, okay, 16 gram of oxygen is equals to 1 mole of oxygen atoms. 1 mole of oxygen atoms. 1 mole of oxygen atoms are having, 1 mole of oxygen is having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of oxygen. Children, we are correlating the gram atomic mass. Okay, we are relating the gram atomic mass. Okay, mass of atom in terms of gram with the amount of substance in terms of mole. So this relationship, this relating concept is very important during the calculation of number of moles. Okay, sometimes in problems what happens, they will give the number of reacting atoms. We have to calculate the mass. Sometimes they will give mass. That time we have to calculate the number. Okay, so remember this relationship is very important, and this also and this also. Okay. Children, remember the formula of calculating the number of moles. We know that number of moles, that is N, number of moles. Okay, amount of the substance is symbolized as N, and it is measured in terms of SI unit mole. Okay, so how to calculate the number of moles? ಓಕೆ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎನ್, just instead of writing the number of moles, just we can write this symbol n, small n is equals to given mass. Given mass, okay, given mass is symbolized by small m, and molar mass. Molar mass, capital M. Children, molar mass and molecular mass. Molar mass and molecular mass. Okay, molar mass and molecular mass, they are same. The calculation of molar mass and molecular mass are same. In the same manner we can calculate the molar mass and molecular mass. Okay, but the unit is different. This molar mass is expressed in terms of grams, whereas this molecular mass is expressed in terms of atomic mass unit. Only the difference is in their units. ಇದು ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸೇಮ್ ವೇದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಟೋಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ಯು ಬದಲು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ molar mass. The given mass they will give mass of that particular substance in that particular substance in question only. Okay, 5 grams of hydrogen. Okay, like this they will give 6 grams of oxygen, or 5 grams of sodium chloride, 10 grams of ammonium chloride. Okay, like this they will give the mass. Okay, that is given mass is taken. It is given mass is symbolized as small m, and molar mass capital M. Okay, and number of moles small n. It is very important. Not only now, when you it is also important when you go for higher studies for PUC, and after that when you go for degree. At that time also it is very important, and it is very basic. Okay, to how to calculate the number of moles. If someone asked you to me, if someone asked means you can calculate with the help of this formula. Number of moles is equals to given mass divided by molar mass. Okay, this formula. Okay, this formula is used when the mass of when the quantity or the amount of a substance is expressed in terms of mass. Okay, ಯಾವುದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದರದ್ದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ is equals to given number of particles. Okay, given number of particles. Okay, it is symbolized as capital N and is divided by Avogadro number. Avogadro number. Symbol for the Avogadro number is capital N subscript A. See the difference between Avogadro number and the given number of particles. Given number of particles, we are just writing the capital N. For Avogadro number, capital N and subscript A. Okay, see here. This is the formula used to calculate the number of moles when the amount of substance is expressed in numbers. Okay, when amount of substance is expressed in numbers, we have to use this formula to calculate the number of moles. But when the amount of substance is expressed in terms of mass, we have to use this formula to calculate the number of moles of a particular substance. Okay. Okay children, in next class we will solve the problems related to these two formulas. It is very important. You must remember these two formulas. They are very basic. When you go for higher studies, they are very useful. Okay, next class we will discuss the numerical problems.